knee down. So depending on what feels good for you, that back knee is down or up, twisting to the right wall. So we're gonna pause and breathe here for a couple of breaths. Try to really straighten your back knee. Good. As you exhale, release that hand. Step the back foot in so your feet are about 2 feet apart. And then I want you to bring your hands over your front leg. So both knees are straight. You're taking a bend over your front leg and coming into pyramid pose. So here is where if you have a block nearby, you could use that, or a prop like a chair, also helpful. But you can relax your hands on your block. If you don't have a block, you're going to use your leg. So your hands might be up here above your knees. They might be to your shin. Pull your belly in and drop the head. So you're essentially getting a little bit of length into the back of the thigh here. Pausing and breathing. Good. Keep drawing your belly in. On your next inhale, I want you to come up halfway to a straighter spine and bring your arms out to a T. So pull the shoulder blades together, draw the belly into the spine. Beautiful. As you exhale, pyramid pose. Fold over that leg. Good. Again, inhale, come up to a straight spine, arms to a T, shoulder blades draw together. Beautiful. Exhale, pyramid pose. Good. Keep your left hand on your right leg. Float your right arm up and twist. Revolve triangle. Doesn't have to be a big twist. If you have your block, you can use that. Otherwise, hand just stays to the leg. Good. As you exhale, release back. Pyramid pose. Take both of your hands, set them on the mat. Big step back to plank pose. Top of the push-up. Pausing and breathing. You can take this from your toes or your knees, but your belly is in. Good. Notice the activation in your midsection. Release is tabletop. From here, step your left foot forward, low lunge, keeping your hands framing your front foot. Belly is in, tuck your back toes under, pick your knee up. Runner's lunge. So as you do this, think about trying to lift your chest off your thigh, even if you don't. Good. Set the back knee down, low lunge. Belly in. So remember, you have choices here. One more time, tuck the back toes under, lift the knee, runner's lunge. Back knee is straight. If you don't want to do runner's lunge, you're going to have your knee down. So pausing and breathing. Keeping your right hand on the floor. Inhale your left arm up and twist. So back knee is either off the mat or down, and you're twisting to the left. Pausing and breathing, twisting from the lowest part of your belly. Nice. Pausing and breathing. Good. As you exhale, release. Step that back foot in. Fold over your front leg, pyramid pose. So you might notice a difference in flexibility in your hamstrings here from right to left. Your back foot is turned out a little bit. You have 2 or 3 feet between your front and your back leg. You can shorten up the stance if you need to. The goal is essentially your forward bending over your front leg, using your leg, or if you have a block or a chair works too, for a prop. Feeling some lengthening into the hamstrings here. Pausing and breathing, relaxing the back of the neck. Good. On an inhale, come up halfway to a flat back, arms to a T, shoulder blades draw together. Beautiful. Belly in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Again, breathe in, straight spine, shoulder blades together. Exhale, pyramid pose. Pause and breathe. Good. Taking your right hand to the left leg, keeping it there, and inhaling your left arm up to twist, revolve, triangle. So remember, you can set that right hand anywhere along your leg. If you have a block, feel free to use it, but you don't have to have one. Pausing and breathing, rotating from the lowest part of your spine here, the low belly. Good. Exhale, release back, pyramid pose. Fold over your front leg. Good. When you're ready, plant both of your hands. Step back to plank from the toes or the knees. Belly is in. Good. And then either down dog or child's pose. So if in your practice is down dog, use the length of your mat, send the sit bones up and back. If you don't like down dog, set your knees down, press back to child's pose. So as you come into down dog, if that's your choice, start to pedal out the feet a little bit. Allow the heels to come down to the mat. If you're in child's pose, just pause and breathe. Good. When you're ready, take a walk up towards the top edge of your mat with your feet, however you want to get there. So just walking your feet up to your hands. And then we'll take a forward fold at the top edge of the mat, dangling the fingertips down to the floor or grabbing opposite elbows and just swaying gently from side to side. And then set your hands just above your kneecaps, bend into your knees, look forward, come to standing cow pose. So tailbone is up, heart is forward. Exhale, tuck in round, standing cat. Inhale, tail up, heart forward, look forward, standing cow. Beautiful. Exhale this time, come all the way up to cat, come up to stand, roll the shoulders back, pedal out the feet, opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders, and then come into mountain pose. Palms are forward, feet are about hips distance apart, looking straight ahead. Just kind of shift your weight from toes to heels or side to side. Notice how you take weight in standing, notice how you feel. On an inhale, reach your arms up, take a little back bend. As you exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet, sweep all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up, little back bend if you want. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through your feet, reach all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Sun salutation A today. Inhale, reach up, little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, leading with your heart. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank pose from your toes or your knees. So that's your top of a push-up. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. Set your knees down on the mat if they're not there. Come all the way to your tummy. Lower down nice and slow. Inhale, lift your heart up. Baby cobra. Doesn't matter how high you lift. Lifting your heart, looking forward. Nice active back bend. Exhale, press to tabletop or downward facing dog. Your choice. So if you don't like down dog, you're in tabletop. Pausing and breathing. Looking forward, walk or step to the top of your mat, come into a flat back. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Just take your time as you make those transitions. Press through your feet, sweep your arms all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So if it takes you a little bit of extra time to transition from your mat up to standing, don't worry about it. Just do what works for you. One more time through. Inhale, sweep up. Little back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Halfway lift. Belly in. Exhale, put your hands on your mat. Step back to plank pose. Top of the push-up. Just taking your time to transition. Find that nice long spine, belly in. Set your knees down on the mat. Lower all the way to your tummy. Tops of the feet flat. Inhale, baby cobra. Pause and breathe. Lifting your heart up. Tops of the feet flat. Exhale, tabletop or downward facing dog. Grounding down through your hands and feet in either of those positions. Cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Looking forward, make your way up to the top of your mat. Once you're there, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, round your spine. Inhale, press through your feet, reach all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we're gonna take a couple other standing poses today. So I want you to take a big step back with your left foot. Turn those toes to face out. Right toes are forward, bend into your front knee. Warrior two. Arms come up to shoulder height. Good. So slightly tuck your tailbone under so your belly is in. And then I want you to take your right arm, cross it over your left. Good. Then you're going to bend your elbows, backs of the hands or palms to touch. So we were here. You're going to cross elbows, bend. So we're taking eagle arms to get a stretch through the middle part of your back. Drop your chin just a little bit. Feel the stretch between the shoulder blades. Belly still in. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, extend the arms out. Soften the tops of the shoulders. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to take your right arm, set it on your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over. Extended side angle. So when we come into extended side angle, don't collapse onto your leg like this. Okay? Try to keep your trunk nice and upright. Nice tall posture, straight line from your fingertips all the way down to that outer edge of your left foot. As you exhale, reverse triangle. Left arm comes back, Right arm comes up, side stretch. Both knees are straight. Pause and breathe. Relax your face. Notice the ground beneath your feet. As you exhale, step forward, top of the mat, mountain pose. Palms are forward, open across the collarbone, slightly pull the belly in. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Big step back with the right foot, turning those toes out. So that back foot is going to be almost parallel to the back edge of the mat. Left toes are forward, bend into the front knee. Warrior two, arms come up to shoulder height. Look over your front hand. So once you're in your warrior pose, think about tucking your tailbone under. So you want to have that activation across your midsection. Relax through the tops of your shoulders. Good. Bring your arms straight in front of you, cross left over right. Bend the elbows so the backs of your hands come together. Lots of multitasking. And then see if you can bring the palms or the backs of your hands together. Elbows are at shoulder height. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. So eagle arms, nice mid-back stretch. Pause and breathe. As you exhale, open the arms up, warrior two. Relax the tops of the shoulders, look over that left hand. Check your knee over ankle alignment on your front leg. So remember, you want that knee to be over your ankle, not buckling inwards or going out too far. Good. On an exhale, left arm to the left thigh, right arm reaches up and over, extended side angle. Lift your chest up. So make your legs do the work. Try not to collapse onto that front leg. Reaching your right fingertips up and over. Grounding down through the right foot. Pausing and breathing. Feeling that stretch into the side of the trunk. As you exhale, sweep your right arm back. Reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Nice and gentle on your back leg with your right hand. Breathing into the left side of the trunk. Beautiful. Relaxing the face. As you exhale, step forward, mountain pose. Palms are forward, belly is in. Good, we're gonna do one more standing balance pose. So we kind of warmed up the shoulders with our eagle arms. So we're gonna take a variation of eagle pose today. So if you've ever practiced eagle, it's where people get really silly and they try to do all this type of stuff. So we're just gonna do a variation of that. So the first thing I want you to do, I'm gonna put my back to you. I want you to stand tall. You're gonna take your right leg and cross at the ankle. So similar to what you would do for kickstand and tree pose, but you're gonna be crossed at the ankle. Good, stand tall. So you're kind of using the ball of your right foot for balance. Inhale, send the arms straight in front of you. Exhale, you're gonna cross left over right. Bend the elbows and then bring the backs of the hands or the palms to touch. From here, you can try floating the ball of your foot. You can try bending. So similar to what you would do in chair pose where you kind of bend, and then you can try floating your foot. So doing what works for you, pulling the belly in, challenging your balance as you're able. With those arms, try to bring the elbows to shoulder height. Holding for 2 more breaths. And then unwind everything. Take a few shoulder rolls, pedal out the feet. We're gonna do the same thing on the second side. So from mountain pose, You're going to cross at the ankle, left over right, bringing the ball of your left foot down. Standing tall. Arms are going to come straight forward. This time you're going to cross right over left. Make an X with your arms. Backs of the hands or palms to touch. Elbows are at shoulder height. This might be your eagle. You might try floating those left toes or bending into your legs. If you bend and kind of sit into this a little bit, keep drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Find a focal point or drishti. Lots of things happening here. Pausing and breathing. Couple more breaths. Relaxing your face. And as you exhale, start to straighten up, unwind, release everything. Roll the shoulders back, come back into mountain pose. Good, take a nice deep breath in, float the arms up. Look up, exhale, big release, send the arms down. Good, one more time, inhale, reach the arms up. This time, steeple grip. Fingers, thumbs together. Exhale, take a side stretch to the left. Pausing and breathing. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Grounding through both feet. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release the hands, open up the chest. Pull the shoulder blades together, draw the elbows towards the sides. So you're opening up the front body, nice. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, go ahead and take a seat in the middle part of your mat. We're gonna make our way down to our backs. So however you wanna get down onto your butt. And then taking it all the way down to your back, you can either roll through your side or you can take it nice and slow to come down to your back. From your back, let's go ahead and bring the feet about hips distance apart. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath you. And as you inhale, come into bridge pose. So you're gonna lift your hips up. If it's available, you might clasp your hands underneath the sacrum. If this feels like a good challenge, you're gonna stay right here. If you want more of a challenge, you can try floating one leg. But only doing that if you can keep your hips level as you do it. And then release it, float both hips. And try really floating the opposite leg. Really noticing that activation through the standing leg. Release, both hips lift, bridge. Exhale, lower the hips down, straighten your legs out. This time we're gonna take our hands underneath our buttocks, but our palms are gonna be down. So a little bit of a throat and a heart opener. So you're gonna be on top of your hands, opening through your chest and shoulders, shoulder blades underneath you. So this is gonna be a variation of what we call fish pose. So traditionally in fish pose, you kind of come up to the top of your head and look back. You don't have to do that. You can just look up towards the ceiling. So any variation of this, pointing your toes if that works for you. The goal here is that you're opening through the chest and the shoulders because that was kind of closed off when we were in bridge pose. So taking a counter pose. And then slowly shimmy the hands out, release it. Go ahead and draw your knees into the chest and just kind of massage out the low back. So slowly rocking from side to side. And then we'll let the legs slowly drop to the left side. Knees can be straight or bent. Extend your right arm out and turn and look over the right. Reclining spine twist variation. starting to slow things down, maybe reconnecting with whatever your intention was that you set for your practice today. And just taking a moment to check in with yourself, noticing how your body feels. Notice how you feel in general. And then slowly transitioning the knees back to the center. Pausing briefly with knees to chest. And then letting the knees drop to the right side. Extending the left arm out, looking over that left arm. Shoulder blades connected to the ground. If it feels good to you here, blink your eyes closed or lower your gaze. Just allow yourself to be in your body. Notice the control you have over your body and how it moves. The subtleness of your breath. And then slowly bringing the knees back in one at a time, drawing them into the chest. Nice knee hug in here, letting the low back release. And then coming into your final resting posture. So it could be extended out on the mat, shoulder blades tucked underneath you. If you're more comfortable on either side, you can feel free to roll to your side, maybe using a block, a rolled towel, or your arm as your pillow. If you are on your back for Shavasana, tuck the shoulder blades underneath you. Let your heart be open to the sky. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let the breath out, big heavy sigh. Good, do that one more time. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Big heavy sigh through the mouth. Releasing any remaining tension that you feel in the body. Allowing the mouth to fall slightly open. Relaxing the space between the eyebrows. Letting your body and mind be still for a few moments. Allowing the ground to support you. Finding peace, knowing that right now, for the next few moments, there is nothing else left for you to do but be here.